epic.
That's a start.
She says with gumption.
I know.
Gumption with a Welcome back, everybody. We're back, aren't we?
Yes.
Episode 6, season 6. Should we start again?
It's a great start.
No.
No, I don't think
Start again.
No, I don't think so.
So ready. I was overexcited. Season 6.
Episode
1. We're back. We have got so much to talk about. Sorry for the delay.
Put my feet up.
My man's got man flu for the 3rd time. We've been, I hope everyone had a great Christmas, great New Year. It's all in the past.
I'm not sure.
Don't even want to talk about it.
I'm not sure. I think I've had about 16 viruses.
We
For Christ's sake.
We had a great Kissimas. I'm going to just very quickly touch on Kissimas.
Go on, yeah. Touch on it.
It was great. And the wedding was great. And we loved it. We loves it until we just got the electricity bill. That was a bit harsh.
A little bit.
It just proved it was Santa's Grotto here, basically.
Yeah.
I think you could see us from space. I think that Elon Musk's rocket could have gone. There it is. That's the place to be. And thank you to everyone who come. So nice, wasn't it? We saw.
Yeah, it was good.
We saw most people got up here for something. Do you think the Christmas we done this year with the events and finishing with Christmas lunch was lovely?
Yeah.
Christmas dinner, although you were on the downhill slope then, we done a quiz, didn't we?
I couldn't
Instead
sing.
of singing.
I had no
couldn't
voice.
sing, you sung out. But
No, I couldn't, no. Bad
then
that.
we closed and then basically we were real for the rest of the time till about last week when we've demolished the house inside to redo it. But do you think Kissimas...
We were well for long enough to go on a little short break.
Short break to Lanza.
Yeah.
We like Lanzarote.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's really nice. We had a lovely little holiday in Lanzarote that we couldn't afford last year that we did this year.
Yes.
And we loved it.
Which was a lovely...
It was very, very nice. And we was well enough for that, which is good.
Yeah.
All inclusive, which I would say I like. Adults only
You
all
like that,
inclusive
yeah.
though. It's quite nice.
Yeah, very
but
nice.
we were
Thoroughly
for
enjoyed
3
it.
days, weren't we? Thought enough.
I'm glad because it gave me an opportunity to have a real proper break, a rest, lazing about, doing absolutely nothing, so that my body could completely recover to come back and get sick again.
To come back and get sick again. I've got to admit, I know I'm a bit like Nurse Ratchet when you're poorly. When we were both poorly, we've never been so sick, me and you together.
Honestly,
10 years we've been together, we've never been so sick. That we were both we didn't, literally that feeling, I got that feeling with you, we didn't know whether to laugh or cry. But anyway, enough of the past, because we've got so much good shit to talk about.
Yeah.
So that's all in the past. That was our Christmas in a nutshell. It's over. We loved it. But my question to you, Kissimas, when we launched Kissimas, it was afternoon teas, wasn't it? Kissimas lunches.
Yeah.
That December, and we were open. Or this December, Kissimas, 4 big events, a lot of work, a lot of fun, and a lot of snow that I'm still clearing up. Ricky Lavazza, which he does every year, that I'm finding everywhere out there. His bloody snowflakes.
Which one do I prefer?
Which one are we doing next year? I mean, it's one of them questions that it doesn't really matter your answer because I know what we're doing this year, but I would just like to know your opinion, lover.
I think I probably enjoyed the events more.
Yeah. So we're going to do that this year. We're going to do the events, but we're not going to spread them out over 3 weeks. And we're going to do them a weekend as well. Got a meeting with the boys that we're going to have to lock in the dates.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? In February, we're going to lock in the dates. We're going to do hopefully 2 weekend ones. And, well, 3 of the Wednesdays are gone already. That's the thing. So we've got 3 events booked already off the back of this year's.
Yes.
So 3 days are booked. So I think we're going to have a couple of weeks of events. And then we'll be well and truly dead.
Then I get sick.
Well, maybe
again for a
we
month.
need to get some more team members in. Might have to recruit for the Christmas season. And I do know who we can recruit. And I'm serious about this.
Are you talking about like actual human being team members?
Yeah, we'll talk about our new team members in a minute. Yeah, our Spanish family. Because Monchi said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they don't work. Because the hotels they work in shut for Christmas.
Oh, I see.
And they said they would always have Monchi Maria.
Maybe we do then.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Our Spanish family, which will be great. Talking of family, we've got the bestest year ever coming up, haven't we? Which we can say.
Yeah. I must admit,
we're gonna be
rightly so very, very excited about it, and so you should
very
be.
excited about this transition.
So
and you're going to live up to your name. I know you're excited, really.
No, I'm
we're
looking
going to be
forward to
grandma and grampy, aren't we? We're going to finally go into that stage, which is a generational shift, but
I will just
bring it on. I can't wait.
I'm just likely to be 50 before I become a grandma.
You were funny the other day. Oh, my 50th birthday. I know where I'm spending it. In a maternity ward. Too right, lover. Too right. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun.
It's just the story of my life, isn't it? And my 50th birthday's being usurped by the arrival of a new person onto the planet.
Oh, you're on the pity party today then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bring
God. Victimise me, dwarf, today.
Yeah, I've been sick as a dog. I need pity.
Yeah, you're not getting it from me.
I know.
Because you've pissed me right off this week.
That's why, had we not been recording the podcast right now, I wouldn't have said anything.
You tested my love, I have to say. You did. But I had a light bulb moment because, you were annoying me so much and I knew it was unfair that you were annoying me.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Your new principles.
My new birthday cake wish.
Oh, no, I thought you were using the let 'em.
Well, I want to get onto that as well. I'm using that all the time. I will get onto that in a minute. Manu, let them.
Right.
The Let Them and Let Me theory by Mel Robbins. That's a little recommendation. Listen to them podcasts. If we don't get time to talk about it today, I will talk about it next week. The Let Them theory. It is a game changer, life-changing, attitude shift changer.
Before we go on your
Mindset
birthday
shift.
cake wish.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really explain how things are going to happen this year, did we?
No, go on.
We're
just talking personal stuff now, and then we're
Yeah.
getting onto this place. Because we've got so many changes.
The basis of the podcast is pretty much the same. We talk about our life and our running of our B&B because that's the main thing. But we're going to be a bit more edgy, a bit more risque, and a bit more talk about our opinions about things.
Oh God! So watch this space. I've actually given him a green. I haven't given him a green light. I've given him an amber light to be a cock, basically.
But we're also
to be the real Simon.
About how we live our life with the mindfulness and the different psychological ways that we deal with shit.
Yes, and it is that. What was I saying first? I need to try and be aware. So we've analysed this. We overthink everything, and for good reason. We love it. We loves it. We love discussing things, don't we? And we looked at the pod, and we've been listening to loads of other pods, and we've been in some talks and stuff about it. So we're just gonna, of course, it's about Casa KiSi and this place and our life here, but it's how we do our life here, as you all know. Talking of which, Julie Robson and Ian, please book in because I've got there's only so many staples and pins with my new refurb I can do. I need her here. Just had to put that in because it just come to me because I just thought about them curtains out there that was too long. Anyway.
So yeah. Anyway, you're going to get more of our opinion about stuff.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Buckle up.
Going to hold back.
Buckle up. Strap in. Strap on and get on the train. The journey is about to begin.
Released.
2025 journey is about to begin. It's going to be a belter. We are so looking forward to this year. What was so nice about this year, starting this year, we closed 23rd of December. We open in how many days? Don't tell me because this house still has a lot of work to be done.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I apologise.
To me?
Yeah. Who else might?
I thought it was a strange thing to do. There's not everyone that's looking.
No, yeah, but you can hear it, can't you?
We've changed loads. We've got our first guests, Mr. and Mrs. Button and Mrs. Hardin. Not at the same time, actually, this time, but they're in.
Kicking us off
as usual, which is a good feeling.
Yeah.
Come in and, God, for so many years.
Guinea pigs.
They come in and they love it. They love seeing what we've done and changed. We love showing it off because we've worked really hard. Yeah. We're working really hard this week. Everything basically. What's so nice, this is year 6 for us, is this year we we managed to save some money to do it. We'd done the drive. We got that done before Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was like, right, outside is a big deal this year. Although that's not being done by this weekend because the weather's just, we're in a cloud at the moment. We'll do that when it's in a couple of weeks. So we looked at the inside of the house and linens and furnishing and all that and things we had to get, we haven't had to do because we've got them. So we could look at it with fresh eyes and go, right, how can we up level?
Yeah.
So we've applied up levels and game changers and literally changed the theme of the dining room that I'm chuffed to nuts about.
Gone cafe style, haven't we?
Cafe bistro.
Yeah.
Is the theme. And it's so different. And I do, we loves it. It's really, really cool. Really cool. Cafe bistro, completely different. Still very homely. And we've got lovely little bits. We've got table lamps. It's dead romantic, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's nice.
It's going to be
nice
when I put it all back together again. Deep clean though today, which means everything's on the walls, painting, hole filling, everything.
I like the fact that we've got the table lamps because now for an evening meal it does lend itself to that romantic rather than, do you want the main lights on? Click.
I know, it was always a bit difficult.
Jesus
it's like,
Christ.
And we had to ask the question and me and you didn't agree.
No.
It was like, do you want the side lights on cosy so you can't see what you're eating or who you're talking to? Sometimes that's a good thing on both occasions. Or do you want the big light on? That's the breakfast light.
Classic case of you overthinking everything like normal. Because it's like...
That's a good thing. That's me. It's how I am.
It's like we put those lights in for breakfast. So it was like when you got up, it was the surface of the sun.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Right, which was brilliant. It's bright.
Yes.
So even on a slightly dull day, it's bright.
Yes.
You're up. It's breakfast.
Yes.
Then you don't have them for evening meals meant to be,
Yeah, but you like to see the person in front of you.
It's not pitch black.
This is nice. It's nice ambient lighting. It's like candlelight on your face. Everyone looks beautiful in candlelight.
Beautiful.
We're going to have tea like that tonight, me and you.
Are we?
We are. I probably won't be bothered by the time we get out there, but I had this romantic notion because we was dancing out there the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
And you made me laugh because what was it? It wasn't a slow dance either. It was Rhythm of the Night by Tobash.
Is that what it was? I can't remember.
So we had a playlist on and we're dancing around just being stupid like we do, like me and you are, and that's up to us. And then we started dancing together, didn't we? You made me laugh and you went, oh, that was funny and it was lovely. And we danced the song. And then you went, oh, we should do that more. And it's like, we've never done that. We should do that more. I've never done it.
I think we've danced around kitchens before. I don't necessarily think we've done that.
Not together. Not a Beckham moment. We had our Beckham moment, lover.
Is that what it was?
It was our Beckham moment. Oh, I should have TikToked that if I could be bothered and if I had an account. Coming off TikTok.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to try. No, I need to reword that. I'm going to try and come off TikTok this year. Although TikTok has helped me with this house. What was the big... I impressed you with a hack yesterday. Tell the peoples.
Yeah, it was great. I don't really know how to explain it, but basically you get a
I would like to hear you explain it.
pull woggle, would you call it? One of
Noodle.
them long noodle that you pull around you and you can float on. You cut it up into sections and then tucked it into the fold or put it on a curtain pole so that it kept the folds of the curtains the same. And it's really, really effective, to be fair.
It's really effective,
I didn't think I'd say that, but it is. It's really effective.
It is.
It looks great. I mean, for me...
For you to say that is pretty fucking impressive.
Well, it wasn't so much that, but it lends itself to my sense of order. Remember?
Well, yes, it looks perfectly uniform.
But what didn't lend itself to my sense of order was you cutting up the noodle.
That was brilliant.
You're like that, right? I need
15. No, it was 16 I needed because I worked out there was 4.
That was only because we got to the end and they were all pretty much the same, apart from the one you'd done to start with, which was half the size.
Yeah, because I was overexcited.
You were just off.
Yeah, I just cut a lump off. I'm going to cut that lump off and see if it works. And it did. But then I thought, go me.
I've only got the
Miss
one
Practicality.
noodle.
Got one noodle. I need to get the maximum effect out of it. So I measured it. I got a man tool and everything. And you had it in your pocket, the tape measure, didn't you?
Yeah,
amazing.
because I was using it.
Yeah, but you never put stuff in your pocket. You leave stuff everywhere. I was impressed with that.
Were you?
Yeah. You actually knew where it was, and it was where you thought it was.
Yeah.
Anyway,
To be fair, it's quite a big tape measure.
And I went, I've got
The left-hand side
160.
of your body was hanging closer to the floor because of the weight of it.
It was 160, and it was divided by 15, wasn't it?
No, it was 140.
Oh, was it?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think it was 160 divided by 15. No, it's 140 divided by 15, and I went, it's about 9. It's about 9-ish.
And I know it.
I could feel your sweat.
I mean, it was about 9.
I'm not going to interfere. It's her crafting, and it's only going to look shit anyway. I could feel it.
I know.
So I thought, I'm going to wind him up now and pick up the knife.
I was trying to do the let them moment.
You was trying to do the let them. You was trying to let me be me, and you knew it'd work out perfectly like my crafting does. And then I picked up the knife, and he was like,
sure if the word
I think it'd be just a bit over 9. I think it'd be just a bit over 9 as I made the first slice. Maybe it's 9. 9.5. I went 9.5 about that. No, Kirsty, I think it's 9.25.
But it isn't that either.
And I just carried on cutting.
I don't think, if I could just bring you back, the words "it'll work out perfectly" actually apply.
That did work out perfectly.
But no, with you and doing stuff.
That's the process of crafting.
But you can't. It doesn't work out perfectly, does it?
Yes.
It always comes out all right in the end, but that could
Excuse me.
That could be the third time.
That's the process of crafting.
Yes. So, but
it's not. You don't finish it and go, well, that's shit. I'm going to do it again. No, you go, I don't like that so much. I'm going to carry on. So it's not the third time. It's only ever one time, but there might be pits and troughs.
And discarded things along the way.
That's crafting.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Your birthday cake wish.
My birthday cake wish. Yes. No. I need to go back.
You were about to talk about your birthday cake wish about 10 minutes ago, that's why.
That's okay. It's there. It's wrote down.
All right.
Now. I was just crossing off something.
What?
But we were going to talk about this. Going to like it.
Yeah.
Guest behaviour in Lanzarote.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're on to guesthouse now.
Yeah.
We're on to guesthouse and we are ready to go. And for our lovely listeners that we know have listened to many, many of these, we always say, so bring it on 2025. You have 2 a year. Our good friends Pat and Morgan said to us.
Yeah.
2 a year.
Yeah.
And we always have had them 2 absolute twatty arseholes a year.
We're going to talk a little bit more this year about psychology and about
behavioural traits.
Not specific.
We're not going to name anyone.
Yeah, but we're not also going to talk about specific guests. But
no,
guests come along and based on what we see different psychological traits in people that then give us ideal opportunity to discuss.
Yes.
And so we're going to do a little bit more about the psychology of people.
Yes, and we thought psychology is a big word. No,
and
we're just going to discuss
a lot of the time it fucks me off.
See,
the thing is, I'm perfect.
Yeah, and he comes across as perfect. So that's one of the twists on this podcast. You might get the odd F-bomb from Simon now and again because you won't, because he's going to get all embarrassed about it after this. I know him, and feel terrible that he's sworn in public, and then go back to being. Do you know what he said on holiday? By the way, we was on holiday and it was a really nice holiday. We had a really nice time. I had to put on our family group. I think it's been a rousing success.
Well, it had been.
I mean, if I wanted to divorce you, and I don't, I really don't.
I still stand by what I said.
It's been a rousing success.
Yeah.
Like, if ever, I forgot that you lived upstairs. I actually had forgotten because you'd wound your neck in a bit.
Right, let's
we were sat there and you come out and said, I think this holiday has been a rousing success. We sat on the sunbeds contemplating our life choices and you come out with that. And it's not that I looked at you and thought, what a wanker.
No, you just laughed.
Did. Yeah, but I did think that, but in a loving way. So he was a loving wanker. Do you know what I mean? You're my wanker. But it was, oh my God. Simon. I still even saying it out loud.
I still stand behind it.
It's been a rousing success. Please, any of you, could you write in and let us know? Anyone who has described a holiday as being a rousing success?
Was it just the fact that I described the holiday as a rousing success then?
It's just you use them words in a sentence.
What if I'd have used, say, one of our parties and said, well, this has been a rousing success? Would that
Absolutely just the same.
But it's absolutely perfectly correct.
Yeah, but not in the world you live in.
Of course it is.
No!
It's a perfectly
You don't live in Downton Abbey, no!
They don't... That's
It's
not Downton
ridiculous.
Abbey. It's just having a vocabulary.
Get back downstairs. I don't get it.
Sometimes
I saw where you were born.
Sometimes I don't... Sometimes I don't
You were born in a semi-detached.
Well, no,
Not
I was born
Downton Abbey. You were
in a
just
hospital.
born with the attitude. This is a problem.
My mother gave me that attitude.
Don't blame your parents. This is you.
Who else have I got to blame? They brought me up.
Yourself.
No, I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Well, you need to. I don't like that either with people. Someone else's fault all the time. No, it's not. It's your fault.
Well, you don't actually preach that because of your...
What? I do
No,
what I
no,
want.
no, you
Don't
don't.
tell me what to do.
No, you don't, because you understand the fundamentals and principles of cognitive therapy. So you understand how, as a young person, you can be
right,
moulded.
okay. I'm glad you brought this up. Yeah, go on.
You understand that how in your early years
It can affect
development,
you.
it can affect you. Yeah.
Yes. Why? Because you don't understand as a child that you can separate the two. You get to being an adult and you can go, yeah, have cognitive therapy, take yourself back, realise the root of the problem, and then go, yeah, that is the cause.
Yeah, but I don't believe
Stop using it as an excuse.
I don't believe everybody has the ability to take themselves back.
I'm not talking about everyone, I'm talking about you.
Maybe between the ages of 2 and 6, I was told that a lot of things were a rousing success. Simon, your spelling has been a rousing success.
Your spelling has been a rousing success. You're the top of the class. You're an A student. Congratulations. Anyway, moving on.
You don't have to speak in a posh accent just because you have a wider range of vocabulary.
But you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You cannot say rousing success like me. It does not have the same effect.
How dare you besmirch my fine nature?
You try and say it like you do, like south of the river.
What? It's been a rousing success.
There you go. Oh, actually, it sounds better like that.
There you go. So really all you're doing is knocking the fact that I have a slightly Dorset accent.
No, say in Dorset.
Dorset.
Go on.
Dorset.
Go on.
No, I've done it.
Say it in tractor talk.
Dorset.
Dorset has been a rousing success.
It's been a rousing success, this tractor party. What a phenomenal success this tractor party's been. It's been rousing. A rousing success it has. Oh. And all the cider scrumping and all has been bloody marvellous.
It's been rousing.
Oh.
It's been rousing if there were successes. This was a rousing one.
I'm slightly aroused how rousing this success has been.
Oh God!
I don't think actually you can say anything seriously in a southwestern accent. It's difficult, isn't it?
Oh no, you probably can't. You probably can't. Why have I got crunchy grass written down?
Right, welcome
nice.
Everyone to the WEF Davos experiment here. You wouldn't know what that was, would you?
WEF?
All the people who gather in Davos, all the rich people, and try and pretend
You're going back into your cognitive therapy years here.
Yes. No, I'm just...
WEF what?
The World
Tractors
Economic
what?
Forum, but you probably wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Rude. I might. Why would you just assume I didn't know what that was?
Cool. Do you know what it is?
No.
Let's just move on.
It's like the World Health Organisation, but for economics.
I guess.
There you go. Thank you very much. Anyway, guest behaviour and Lanzarote.
Yes. How did we not?
I don't know how we digress from that, but it was funny.
Guest behaviour in Lanzarote, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Back 2025, 2 guests. We know that. By the way, we've gone up. We're 9.5 instead of 9.3 now. When they bloody update it, we've got the email, but we haven't got the badge. Very good, very good way to start the year.
So where do you want to go with guests? So we were sat, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think now. I'm struggling because I've not been very well. So
here we go.
Yeah. Brain's not functioning properly.
Excuses.
So we were sat by the pool bar. We were going to have a little bite to eat, weren't we?
A little smackerel or something?
A little smackerel.
Just because we've just had our 6-course breakfast.
Yeah.
Mango margaritas. Nice.
What?
They were nice. Just reminded me of mango margaritas by the pool lover.
Yeah, but they weren't mango margaritas, were they?
Weren't? What were they?
No. Why can I not remember what they were called? We had a mojito and we had a...
It wasn't
remember. I can't remember.
A mango.
It wasn't a mango.
A mango daiquiri.
It was a daiquiri.
I think it should be a mango margarita though. That sounds fabulous. I wonder what that is.
A mango margarita?
Yeah.
You should look one of them up.
Right. You can only have one though. Makes your teeth go furry. Blah.
Yeah, so... we were...
You can't write and speak at the same time.
I can't. No.
Wow.
We were... sorry.
Wow.
We were having about to have a little smackerel or something. What happened? It was like they start serving snacks around the pool at 1 o'clock,
or people
right?
turn off. Yeah.
Then why'd you let me speak? Why don't you just do it?
Because it's all about let them, lover.
Oh, right. So there was like, I don't know what, 7 or 8 tables who were sat there. Wait, stop laughing at me like that.
Because you're under pressure now.
Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking.
Thank the Lord. Christ.
Yeah, and it was like, so there was 6 or 7 tables, everyone waiting patiently. They literally
opened.
that morning as well started installing a new system. They'd obviously been
in the
tested,
hotel,
but it was
yeah,
actually going live. So they put all the terminals out. So they were doing some training, but the point is when they started taking lunch orders, they had to.
Just do it one at a time and be shown.
They were training on the job, weren't they?
Yeah.
Which made sense because God, how else
you don't have to justify what they were doing. Don't matter.
Anyway, so 6 or 7 tables, and this one guy vocally started getting proper het up, didn't he?
Oh,
like proper, and it was like that. Talking to his wife. But loudly, so that everybody could hear it.
So yeah, and I want to ask you, we'll explain what happened. Do you feel from that we could have handled it differently? Because we just done what everyone else done, heads down, amongst ourselves, gone, what a twat. And I felt embarrassed. I felt awkward. If he had got any nastier to the staff member, I definitely would have said something. I literally was sitting there going, if he's going to get nasty, then I'm going to go, do you know what? Shut the fuck up, because you're out of order. She's just doing her job. But they sat there, didn't they, going, oh, shouldn't be you. It's not you, but this is absolutely disgusting behaviour. All we want is a chicken wrap.
I just want something to eat.
I just want something to eat. Where's your manager? The manager should be here apologising. Don't apologise to me. The manager should be here. And he kept going on and on and on. And she kept firm, didn't she? She went, we're training. We're going to get you as soon as we can. We can't take your order right now because there's other people in front of you.
Yes. And then he was saying things like, well, I don't want you to use the new system.
Yeah.
I want you to use the old system.
Get your pen and pad.
And
Wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was like, yeah. The other thing is did we ever, when we were sat there, countenance the fact that he might be maybe mentally...
No, don't use that label on him. He can't hide under that label, which... Oh, don't start me off on that. Because it is in fact, it's a good thing to say, to be honest, because I can't bear hiding behind it. And you know, with you have mental health struggles, not on a daily thing, but you do have mental health struggles. But I won't let you hide behind that card.
No.
Do not hide behind that card.
No.
Because that's wrong. And sometimes I don't know if you're hiding behind the card, you're being a man, or you just...
See,
you are ill, or you are just being a dickhead.
I wondered if he was socially, like, on the spectrum or something like that. But the point is once he'd eaten, he was a different person.
Oh, yeah. And then she come out, but she played a blinder.
That was clever, that, yeah.
Very clever.
Yeah.
She come out in front of everyone. She went, are you all right now? You've had something to eat? Oh, yeah. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. I'm all right now. She went, oh, you're just like my dad you are when he's hungry. And it really was like, she was calling him an arsehole without calling him an arsehole, and I thought it was very clever of her.
Yeah,
it was
she
very
did well
good.
there.
Yeah, and she done it loud as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is what we said. He's there like that. He's got his wrap. He didn't wait long. We waited probably 5 to 10 minutes. The fact is, she didn't take his order.
Yes.
She didn't do what he wanted there
when
and
he
then.
wanted it.
And he didn't like being told no.
Yeah.
So he raised his voice and he started bringing the manager card.
Well, first and foremost, he was raising his voice without having even spoken to them, because they were going round the tables.
They were going,
as
that's
they
right.
knew people had sat down.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is slow. And why aren't they just... all I want is something to eat. And it's like, what makes you the most important person
Yeah, there must have been 30-odd people there. It was interesting behaviour, and then...
Why do you come before anybody else? What makes you the most important? It's like... And I was like...
Tell you what I was surprised about. I thought his wife would be embarrassed, but she wasn't.
No.
She was on his side.
Which makes
she didn't
me think,
tell him,
well,
shh, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I would have done, if you were that, God forbid you were that rude, I've been like, you shush now or I'm walking away kind of thing. That would have been my up level.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, it'd been like, what you doing? Shush, be quiet. But we would have discussed it before.
Yeah.
We sat there and we weren't there taking a long time. Do you want to eat here or do you want to go in the buffet? Because there's another choice in the hotel.
You could have gone in the restaurant.
We literally had that
straight away.
Yeah, that was our conversation.
And we were like, "What? We're on holiday. We're in no rush."
Yeah, literally, you said that. We're in no rush. Let's just sit here. Just wait a minute.
And relax. Yeah. What's the point?
But
We've got a drink.
But what we did then say on the flip side, that waitress would have gone back behind the bar.
Yeah.
And he is literally, and how we can't see that, and it's not because we run this business, that's common sense. He's now labelled as an arsehole in that resort until he leaves.
Yes. And every member of staff will know it.
Every member of staff will know it. No one's going to want to wait on him.
And I mean, they will, and they'll be the
they will, and to their face,
But his character will have been destroyed by every member of staff in that place.
Literally.
And it's like, are you aware of that, mate, when you're shouting your mouth off?
Yeah. Well, it's not shouting, it's how he handled that situation.
Yeah. Or does it not bother him?
Or does it not bother him? Well, there's questions to have, but it was interesting.
Because
it was interesting.
We had a conversation about that, because we were saying, we should mention that on the pod, because I don't know how it came up, but we were talking about how you should just like I don't know how it came about, but I said about standing up and smacking him round the top of the head with a bit of 4B2, and I can't remember what we were talking about to come to that conversation.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't you remember we were talking about something where we were saying, you should just be yourself, and it's like...
Oh, on the pod, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, so what does that mean? Well, you could have just stood up with a chair and slapped him round the head with it.
But you wouldn't have done that. I don't know why.
No, but we were talking about doing stuff.
Well, yeah.
Just being who you are, or reacting, or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember.
So, yes, we're going to try and be... see both sides. Opinions. We're going to stick true to ourselves anyway on this pod. We always have done. We always will do. I was going to say something then. With the people that come up to us on holiday in the restaurant that saw us, that's followed our journey and stuff. And I've really, really got to apologise, because they were lovely people. They were celebrating an 80th birthday. He was friends. They lived in Valencia.
I can't remember.
English people that lived in Valencia. You're going to know who you are. And you come up and you said hello to us, and you thanked us for making you laugh on the pod, which was really nice. So, and if I can... maybe he never told us his name.
No, I don't think he did.
Maybe he didn't.
No, I don't think he did.
Anyway.
I don't think he did. But
hello to the nice man in the restaurant that come up and said hello.
What was interesting is we went on that holiday forgetting about the fact that
we did, yeah, and that's why I was we was eating our breakfast. It was taken aside, weren't we? We didn't realise.
Yeah.
But what else? Should we talk about this house?
There was quite a few double takes when we were there, which
then we realised. Then we was aware. It was a lovely place.
To. Yeah.
Playa Blanca, Colin and Nikki and Tim, and thank you. We went back there. Recommended to us. Went back there. We'd never been there before. Recommended to us by guests. Repeat guests here.
Yes.
And I absolutely see why they go back there year on year on year.
Yeah.
It's lovely, because we will, if we can, which is very nice.
Absolutely. Really
Talking of which, got people that come back here year on year on year on, which we can't wait to see you again this year. Recommendation. Mandarin Allen's Spanish job. Yeah. Where's the place that they're building? They built a B&B?
Oh, God.
Something.
Yeah,
it's an hour and 20 minutes from here.
Mocklin.
go there, come here, or come here, then go there. Because you wouldn't stay there. You're looking at me like I've got 3 heads. I'm not giving away business because no one would go to Malaga from there because it's 2.5 hours away. People are still going to stay here. Don't worry. But I'm very aware that people want to change up their holidays.
Yeah, for sure.
So that, and we're hooked, aren't we?
Yeah.
We loves it.
We've always
Don't agree with
liked
their business. We love Amanda and Alan Carr so
well, they're actually
funny.
saying that they're renovating this house to make it a B&B, aren't they?
Yeah.
And apparently they're going to sell it afterwards. I don't know whether it will be or not. We've not looked into that or not.
Yeah, no one tell us the ending because I think it's quite old. Has it just come out or is it quite old?
It's just come out.
Oh, that's all right. No one can tell us the ending then.
Well, they might if they watched it on iPlayer.
Yeah, don't tell us the end. Don't be a cock. Don't tell us. But it's really
don't
nice.
Fall down. I don't think there's any spoilers.
I think...
Oh, actually, they renovate it.
No, if they sell it on... Well, it don't matter. It's not a surprise, really, is it?
Not really.
Don't care.
No.
But go and see it. And then come here. You could do a double-jointed holiday.
Is that what you call it?
Is that what it's called? As soon as I said that, I saw your reaction. A double-jointed holiday?
It's not double jointed, is it? It's
Yeah,
I can't think
course it
properly.
is.
This is exactly the right time to talk to me because I can't chastise you about you saying something wrong because I don't know.
You
whether
shouldn't
you've
do
said it
that
wrong.
anyway. Rude.
I know, but it's funny, isn't it?
No, to you. Only to you.
Well,
and
let them.
Rodney. I told the kids that the other day. So that's a recommendation. Watch it. It's nice seeing local stuff. Granada Ferrier.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Although, yeah, she went to the loveliest beach resort. Went to Cadiz, 4 hours away from where they are.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Jesus.
they do play on the distance a little bit.
Although
yeah.
Nurka looks lovely.
Yeah. Well, that is relatively close to them, isn't it? That's like an hour and 15 minutes down the hill.
It's about an hour from us as well, isn't it? Nurka.
Yeah.
Want to go there this year, lover? It looked beautiful.
Okay.
They went kayaking. Would you go kayaking?
Yeah, I don't mind kayaking.
Are your legs long enough for kayaking? It's just how you say you can't go on a motorbike.
Why would my legs not be long enough for kayaking?
Because
it's not like you have a saddle. You just sit on a
no,
kayak.
I thought you're poor at balance. You might be a bit tipply.
No,
do you know
a bit what? A bit tipply?
Yeah, like that. Wobbly. Tipple over. No, I'm serious. Your point of balance, if you're at 90 degrees...
Since when?
If you're at 90 degrees,
that
your
mean
top
topple
part of
over
your...
begin with having an eye in them.
If you're at 90 degrees, your top part of your 90 degrees is longer than your bottom half in the boat. Seriously, lover.
It's a centre of gravity thing, isn't it?
Is it not in your bum? If you're sat in a boat.
Well, that makes no difference, does it? It's weight.
Well, you'd be all right with me then in the front. Would you go in the front or the back?
I've not really thought about it, to be honest.
Have you ever kayaked before?
Yeah, I've kayaked before.
Have you?
Yeah. I used to work on the canoes on Weymouth Beach.
Yeah, but it don't mean you've done them. A double kayak.
I
Would
used
we
to
get a
tell
double
you-
one or 2 single ones?
I used to tell you we'd wait for the Sea Link ferry to come in so that we could surf the waves.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You'll be like that. What was that? That programme? Is it a Y50? You're getting it. You'll be like that. We'll be shooting across from Nurka to Malaga. What's the picture? I'll be in the back like, fucking hell.
Is that funny?
Yeah. Because if we'd never had this conversation, I would have been expecting that. I was worried about bloody falling out the boat.
No, I can.
And you'd have been, got in and be like...
Yeah, no, I can canoe, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. We're doing that then. I'm writing that down. I'm going to write that in my diary. We're going to Nurka kayaking. Watch this space.
Brilliant.
We need to go hiking, but I've hurt my foot.
Yeah, you have.
Which is a real shame. A real shame. I don't know what to do about that. But you're going to go play paddle, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to do some yoga.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Well,
we've got new team members.
What's your birthday wish?
My birthday wish.
Let's go all the way back to
To go kayaking with you.
35 minutes ago.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
I thought we've got so much to talk about.
I
Should
know.
we do a part 2?
We might have to do. Well, we'll just do
part one and part two.
Just
Don't
do
matter,
another
does it?
episode.
Press pause. Go and get a cup of tea, people, and come back. It's fine.
We got stuff to do.
I know, we've got a lot to freaking do, which we should be talking about. I'm going to write birthday cake wish down for next week.
No, you're not. You're
Ashley and John.
No, you're going to say what it is. No, you can't. You've said it right at the start.
All right. Yeah. It's my manifesting for the year. I had a light bulb moment. I'm going to say it really quick, not like my beautiful husband, and. I think it's a hormonally, menopausally thing. I think about death a lot. I think about dying a lot because I want to see my grandson.
Yeah.
I want to grow up with my grandson.
Started quite a little bit since...
Oh, very much. I like on a daily thing.
Oh, wow.
Bad hill. It's like I'm like a walking version of Google now.
Right, fair enough.
I've got a bad hill. That must be cancer. Creeping up my leg, through my bones. Twilight hours in the middle of the night when you can't sleep. Creeping up through my bones... That's it. I'm obviously going to be dead in a week.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real. It's an anxiety thing. That's what it is. Anxiety. And I hold my hands up to that. Not that I have to. So I thought, right, I need to... What are you doing, Kirsty? Apply this. Turn it round. Because I know if you give energy to any emotion, it'll become a reality. Yeah. And so that makes me anxious. So I don't want to give energy to thinking about I'm dying because otherwise I'm going to die because universally that's what happens. You're giving energy to it.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
And then I have my light bulb moment, which is I just loves it when that happens. Literally yesterday. And I thought, do you know what? Every time I'm thinking I'm dying, I must be dying. That must be a thing.
Right.
It must be what's happening there. Obviously. Need to get to the doctor, but don't want to look like I'm mad.
Yeah, don't Google it either.
Don't Google it. I am like, don't Google it. Don't matter. It'll go away. Oh, you're saying it's going to go away. You're going to be one of them. Oh, if only she'd gone to the doctor sooner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah? All I need to do is then visualise my future self.
Yes.
And my future self is, which I need to get back to the birthday cake wish. I didn't want to do this long story like yours. My future self is me and you as old people with walking frames. And that's my future self, me and you, because we're going to have so much fun. And I want to be them old people, you know, with like, I'm going to have a headscarf on and a blue coat that comes to about there undone.
Right.
Walking.
Yeah.
And you're going to have like a knitted waistcoat on and a hat.
Right.
With your glasses, and you're just going to look like him from Up with the balloons, like Tony, really. And you're just going to look like him. I'm just going to love you so much, and we're just going to be together laughing at life and people. Nice. We're going to go out for an ice cream or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just enjoy the day, because we're both still alive. So I've visualised my future self as that person with you, which is great. It's a light bulb moment.
There you go.
So, and what I used to do for many years, many years, for as many years as I was married to my ex, my birthday cake wish, very soon when I realised it was going nowhere, would be the life that I have now. And it's not in the guest house. It's not what I'm earning. It was the emotion of being in this kind of relationship.
Yes.
And it was the feeling of it.
You
it was always that, and I never realised it.
When we were in Mias having a glass of wine and just relaxing on a Sunday afternoon together, watching the world go by, and you were like, I've just suddenly realised that I've got my birthday cake.
Yeah, I did. I realised I got my birthday cake wish. And so that's my birthday cake, my new one now. Because for a few years I haven't had one. I said to you, what do I do? Well, for 10 years, because that's how long we've been together.
Yeah.
I was like, so what do I do now? So that's my new wish. Anyway, boring as for anyone. Everyone have a birthday cake wish.
You should be manifesting if for a birthday cake wish.
Don't tell me what to manifest, lover.
You should involving something with flowers, and then it might actually happen.
Flowers?
You've always moaned the fact I don't buy you flowers. But have you ever manifested it?
I shouldn't have to manifest it. You should do it. People do it. Des Hill does it.
Don't bring up people who do it. Everyone's got a different relationship. It's not easy to go and get flowers anyway.
Oh, it's called effort. Go and pick me a bunch. Beautiful cherry blossom out here at the moment. Covered in cherry blossom.
Is it cherry blossom?
No, it's almond blossom that looks like cherry blossom. And you know the bit that I love the most is all the trees, and then when it gets winding, it's like confetti, don't I? It's lovely, although it's an absolute bastard in the pool. Because you really have to clean it.
Yes.
Anyway, do I need to shut up or can we carry on? Because I've got so much to talk about.
No, we're not going to carry on.
You're giving me that look.
We've
got to go
and deeply... Our podcast this year is going to be 45 minutes, but it's not going to be... We can't go too much longer than that.
Why not?
Because you can't.
We can do what we want.
It comes too long. We ain't turning into Joe Rogan.
Well, we never do that, love. You might. Chip on your shoulder gets any bigger.
Why'd you say he's not?
Because I think you've been reading books. You've fallen in love with him a little bit, haven't you?
No, I actually rarely listen to his podcast. It's only when he's got someone on that I'm
Is that bloke that was on the radio, isn't he, that winds me up?
No, that's James O'Brien.
Oh shit! I actually thought that was the same person you were talking about.
Very, very different.
Oh God, that's too funny. That is too funny. You know when you've come out and gone, oh, James O'Brien this, and you're reading a book, how not to be right, and his methodology and stuff behind what he does and how he is. I thought you were talking about him.
No.
I was actually going to start listening to him again on the radio because I felt like
that is
I
James
understood
O'Brien.
him a bit.
I just mentioned Joe Rogan, who's the American guy who has the 3-hour long podcast.
Whoa, wait, I'm so confused. What?
I'll explain this to you outside of it. My point about this is that I listen to people across all sorts of different ideologies because I don't have a particular ideology or thing like that. I like to hear everybody's point of view.
Is an ideology the same as a methodology? Is it the idea before the method?
No, a methodology is a way of doing things. An ideology is a thought of how to do things.
So what I just said.
No,
all you've got to do is say yes. That's exactly what I just said. Is an ideology is the idea before the method. I've literally just said what you said.
You can have an ideology and then create
then
a methodology.
Become a methodology.
And then create a methodology to follow the ideology, yeah.
Well, there we go. I never thought of that.
Yeah. But a lot of ologies.
A lot of ologies. Watch Amanda and Alan's Spanish job. It's a good title, that, isn't it? Because we're going to go and get on with our Spanish job now.
You know where it comes from?
No.
Because they did two.
Oh, the Italian job.
They did 2 in Italy, yeah. So it's just follows on.
Of course, Spanish job. It's a nice guest house. Would you like to put a guest house together like that?
Not really.
And make all the island? I'd like to think I would. Nice island, not practical though. Beautiful entrance hall, dining room. Yeah, and then they went, let's go to the kitchen. And we literally went, all it's got is a spice cupboard. That don't work.
Yeah, but and do you know what? They're decorating it beautifully. But again, beautiful. One big table, you have to sit together.
Well, we tried that here and we very quickly
changed it round again.
We got a 4er and a 2er this year.
That's a table for anyone who needs to know that.
Yeah. Well, we're just talking about tables.
Yeah, but, you know, the way you flip from one thing to another, who knows?
We've got, well, actually, where that comes from is we've got the 4-person round table from upstairs. And we can't bother to put it back up again. We haven't said about upstairs.
No, next time.
Next time? Oh, I wanted to avoid that this year.
What?
Because I've been told messages and emails and stuff. We go, ooh, the worst thing, we're never doing a competition. I can promise you all that. We're never doing a competition. We're never going, oh, leave a cliffhanger. We'll tell you about that next time.
No, because we never go back to it.
No, because we forget.
You don't write it down.
I do write it down. We forget.
Why are you saying
we're having a pub upstairs. You forget everything. Love
We're having a pub upstairs?
Yeah. Shall we call it something? If we had a pub, what would it be called? We're putting the bar upstairs, basically. It's another thing that we put upstairs because of the events and Kissimas we can't be bothered to bring back down. So we kind of, we're like, oh, I know.
Let's just create a storage area.
Yeah.
I don't know. The dog and trotter?
The dog and trotter.
The dog and
I've
duck.
Never thought
because that's what you want.
Yeah, Father Christmas didn't bring me any ducks.
No.
And he bought you an England football shirt. Rude. And I weren't on the naughty list. I weren't naughty once last year.
I'll tell you now.
I'm going to be naughty this year and I might get a duck.
I will guarantee you. I'm just ignoring that. I'm guaranteeing you that Santa Claus did not bring me the England shirt.
He did.
No, he didn't. I brought me the England shirt. It
was a surprise England shirt. It was wrapped up and everything on Christmas morning in your stocking.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it wasn't, but it would have been. I thought it was a point of wrapping it up.
Anyway.
I think it's impressive that I got you an England shirt because it's taken me 10 years to throw all the other fuckers away.
I know, and now they're actually worth a lot of money.
And then, as if you'd sell them, and then I felt sorry for you last year.
That's not
when we had
point.
Guests here watching. Who was that?
You don't sell heirlooms, but you still have them.
You wouldn't sell them?
No, but you don't sell an heirloom, do you? You pass it on.
What's the point? Use it. Use it or don't have it. It's ridiculous that. I don't agree.
Don't you?
I don't agree with passing on heirlooms and that.
Why have we still keeping so much shit then?
As if we do. Honestly, I'm going to have a job getting rid of my doll's house. I don't think my kids want it, not being funny.
Don't they?
I don't think so.
Well, but they might have a big house by then.
And if they don't?
Well,
burn me in it. It's big enough to put me in it. That'll do.
I'll have to catch you after you've just died, because once you get rigor mortis, I ain't going to be able to snap you apart to get you in that.
Bloody hell, yeah.
It's truth.
Burn me, then put me in it, then burn it.
Burn
Deal?
you twice.
Deal? Don't give it to my kids if they don't want it.
I'm not making a deal for that.
Why?
You might not go first.
Oh, shit. That means I need to write it down. Bit like the password that I can't remember.
Anyway, you've got a way to go, yeah? You're manifesting it.
Yeah. We're old people.
Walking as old people with... Well, we got frames, have we?
Walking frames.
Oh, it's a bit disappointing.
Like that.
Oh, God, no.
You're going to have a stick. You have a walking stick?
You don't need a frame.
I might do. Way my knees are going. I'm a heel.
I'll be able to control you using remote...
You're not pushing me in a wheelchair. You can fuck off.
No, you'll be on remote-controlled roller skates.
Oh. Not a chance.
Here comes
You would
Kirsty.
bloody... Oh, let me see how this fixes. Oh, sorry. Forgot to put the brakes on. Sorry, Kerr. Sorry. No, you clumsy in charge of me in a wheelchair. Not a chance.
Actually, that's a brilliant idea.
Not a chance.
If you've got roller skates, right, with like really strong, like pipe legs,
Like caliper legs.
Yeah, that could hold people
They'd
up.
be roller boots.
Wouldn't
they be roller boots?
Imagine
roller
that.
skates with caliper legs.
Remote controlling people around.
Thigh-high roller boots. That's what
You'd
they'd
buy
be.
them.
I would. The remote bit
Just
scares me a
talking
lot.
Shite for another
Bye.
10 minutes.
Everybody stop. Why?
How are we going to finish the pods this year?
I think we should have finished it 10 minutes ago. That's what
Yeah,
we
I
should have
know.
done.
I would agree with that. I said we're not going over 45 minutes.
You better have a look. We've gone off.
Is that it? We're calling it a day then.
Well, if you say so.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week.
Check us out on YouTube if you're only listening to this. But please, if you get the chance, like and subscribe, because then other people get to see it.
Yeah.
And it helps us.
Helps us. I don't know how it helps us. It doesn't help us at all. It just spreads the word, spread the love, spread the kindness.
Spreads the love. Yeah.
And let them, people. Just let them. Someone gets on your nerves, someone's got a silly idea, just let them. Just let them. Don't matter, does it?
No, we'll talk about that some more in future.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Have a great week, so we've got to go and deep clean the kitchen.
Yeah.
Joy.
Adios, people.
Adios.
Bye.